And your boy was getting teabagged hard for using this setup, and I never thought I'd see the day where Cerberus+1 would incur the wrath of my fellow guardians in such a manner. When you pair up Cerberus+1 with glacier grenades or any kind of stasis crystal, well, it just becomes a different thing altogether. This is like the stasis multi-tool. You have an ice problem, Cerberus+1 will take care of it for you. It absolutely deletes stasis. And how does that work in your favor? Well, it drops the little shards that you collect, and with the fragment Whisper of Rhyme, it grants you an insanely powerful overshield that not only grants you extra HP, but also grants you damage resistance. And sometimes, you know, when you're on a Titan, it can be a little bit cumbersome, right, to crack those crystals, but not with the Cerberus+1. It deletes the crystals instantaneously, and you know, if someone rushes you, you just shoot the crystals and they explode, you get overshield. It's absolutely chaotic, okay? Here it is, the Cerberus+1, the 4 barrels, the Heart of Inmost Light for the ability spam, non-stop, and the Whisper of Rhymes and chained combo. But first, we do have a quick word from today's sponsor. Welcome to the world of Dragon City. Dragon City is a free-to-play game available both on Android and iOS, but also on Windows and Amazon. There are hundreds of different dragons to collect, and don't forget to check the link in the description because we have some awesome rewards available for you in today's video. Now, you can breed 2 dragons to get 2 different ones, you can train your dragons and take them into battle, and there are different PvP modes which you can test your might. I went into the Beginner's Cup with my awesome brand new dragons, and let me tell you, we put in some work with our boy Locke over here. He's a fire dragon. Think Charizard from Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. You can find many of your favorite YouTubers in Dragon City. The likes of Mr. Beast, Dream, and Laserbeam have all played this game and said it is really good. And there are several events every week to discover and play. New adventures await you. Maze, Runner, Grid, Heroic Race. Which one is your favorite? Jump in and discover your favorite modes in Dragon City. That's not all, guys. Click the link in the description and get a special free reward. 15,000 food plus 30,000 gold and the rare Citadel Dragon. These will be available only for new users and only for the next 7 days. Don't forget, guys, download, get involved, get your exclusive reward, and I'll see you guys next time. Dragon City. Still with me, guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. A reminder to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please consider doing so. The support on the channel has been absolutely fantastic as of late with all the issues, and I really appreciate it. You know, I threw in like 4 reallys for you. So today's video is an absolutely outstanding one with the Cerberus+1. And yeah, like I said in the intro, I was surprised at how salty people were getting. But then again, I kind of understand it because I'm using, you know, the Whisper of Rhyme combination in a way that I haven't yet tried. This is absolutely nutty, using Heart of Inmost Light, of course, then the Glacier Grenade, and then on top of that, using the Howl of the Storm to create even more crystals. I've literally never tried this until now, just because I didn't really want to lean into the Rhyme playstyle too strongly. But since I decided to use, you know, the Whisper of Rhyme with Cerberus, obviously today was the day where we went full dark side and completely abused the setup. And I've got to say, it's absolutely insane. Even if you take Cerberus out of the equation, just having your ice crystals up this often, like non-stop with Heart of Inmost Light, is just absolutely broken. And this is gonna get nerfed, 110%. Whisper of Rhymes is gonna get nerfed. It's just too good right now. And it's one of those things where people kind of sleep on it, and they sleep on it, and they sleep on it, until they run into someone abusing it, and then you realize like, whoa, holy crap, this is absolutely nutty. But listen, one thing I will say about this loadout is, you know, I'm dominating lobbies using Cerberus+1, which is always a good time. You know, yes, I may be an absolute weasel with the ice, like right there, I baited that guy into pushing me, and then it basically transforms your Glacier Grenade into like a lethal weapon, because like Cerberus+1 is almost like, how can I explain this? It's like Shatter Dive the gun. You know how you can just Shatter Dive into a glacier instantly and destroy it? You can basically do that with Cerberus+1. It is Shatter Dive the gun, that's what we're going to call it from here on in. And if I was going to be like ultra super duper toxic, I would have paired this up with a grenade launcher. Now, I showed you the catalyst just there for a second. If you guys aren't aware, the catalyst changes the firing mode into like a short burst, kind of like a shotgun, but it's really bad, and under no circumstances should you ever use that alternative firing mode. Are you guys seeing how quickly Cerberus is destroying these crystals? Like, what is that? Is it because, I think, well, the answer's obvious. It's the 4-headed dog trait on the weapon. With it having 4 barrels and shooting so many bullets all at once, I think that really does a number on Stasis, and there's no other primary weapon in the game that can do this. It's a really, really unique thing about the Cerberus, and obviously it's unintentional because Cerberus existed long before Stasis. I think it's just the nature of this weapon, and how it interacts with Stasis is something of a coincidence, I guess. But it's a very happy coincidence, man. It's cool to see an exotic have this strange synergy with, you know, a new element that has been brought into the game. Obviously it's not that new now, but you know, it's still kind of new. And yeah, it just has this really unique interaction. It also works extremely well against enemy crystals as well. So you know how it instantly shatters your own? It basically does almost the exact same to enemy crystals. And you can really throw a wrench in someone's plans. If they throw a glacier grenade down just to maybe block a root off or whatever it might be, you can just instantly shatter that, and then obviously you'll be damaging them as well. And not only that, you'll be creating crystals, or sorry, shards for you to pick up, which will then grant you the Whisper of Rhyme overshield. So you can turn your opponent's ability into an overshield for yourself. And you know, you can do that without the Cerberus, but then if you do that, you're going to be shooting away at that Stasis for a long time, or you're going to be wasting some special ammo to break it. Cerberus does not have that problem. And again, when you freeze someone as well, and they're trapped in your glacier grenade, like they get, like there's no surviving it. Obviously, someone's probably dead anyway if you do that, but you can try it now, right? If you freeze someone with a glacier, and then you only shoot them with your primary weapon, it might take so long to break the crystals that they'll break out before you can even finish killing them. Whereas, like I said before, like this weapon is like Shatter Dive, the gun. And you can see here, like that guy, okay, it was a terrible super pop, but, you know, I insta-killed him because Cerberus allows you to, you know, every now and then just put out an absolutely insane amount of damage. The weapon is kind of RNG, right? It fires in like a kind of erratic spread, and, you know, you don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes you might just do an outline around your opponent and not touch him with a single bullet. And then other times they'll eat like a billion bullets in 1 second and just drop dead. And Cerberus is just a very, very aggressive, very, very Titan weapon. You know, I can't really imagine anyone but a Titan using the Cerberus+1. I mean, let me know if you disagree, or if you're a Warlock or a Hunter main in the comment section. Well, actually, I have 50,000 kills on my Cerberus and I'm a Golden Gun main. Well, maybe, but you know what I mean. It just has that vibe, you know? It has that Titan vibe. And even more so now with the way it interacts with the Glacier Grenade, as you can see in front of you, it's just making mincemeat of it. And then you get an overshield, and then you're a raid boss, and your opponent can't do anything. And if like they push you whilst you're breaking your crystals, they're screwed as well, because then they're going to take damage from the crystals being destroyed, as well as the four-headed dog on the Cerberus, you know, just throwing some random shrapnel their way. Do you know what I mean? Like, this gun is just, it's a real treat with this loadout. But I will say this, disclaimer, I am not encouraging use of 3 Behemoth Titans using Rhyme in trials. If you do that, you are a weasel, you know? I hate to tell you guys, but you are a weasel if you do that. That's just, you know, the DFP Titan disclaimer. You know, we've got to operate between the lines, you know? This ain't triple bubble, you know? I don't approve of this. But I do approve of a solo Behemoth Titan doing this shit. Because, you know, you just solo dolo, doing your own thing, just rocking it, you know? That's fine. Getting teabagged by Dawn Blades and Revenants using Ace of Spades and a shotgun. Or maybe they're going to be really daring and go Ace of Spades and Adored, you know? Those cookie cutter Collins who run the same loadout for 100 days straight. They're not going to like this. But if you're a variety Vincent like me and you want to try different stuff, give this loadout a try, and yeah, use Cerberus+1 today. You won't regret it, my friends. You won't regret it. And once again, guys, this video was brought to you by Dragon City, today's sponsors. Don't forget to check them out and get your exclusive free rewards. Click the link down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.